good time. We're gonna have a good time. It'll be so legendary. Sherri's got you feeling good.
And now, your host, Sherri Shepherd.
Hey, family! Oh my goodness, it's so funny because there's a monitor that sits in front of me, and so sometimes I can make sure my dress is okay. And I stood up. I didn't really realize this outfit that Willie Sinclair III from the Sinclairs of Milwaukee. Oh my God, yo!
The Emmy-nominated Willie Sinclair.
Yeah, excuse me, the Emmy-nominated Willie Sinclair III. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because I was running and putting on the clothes, I really didn't pay attention to it. And I'm usually, when I have to put on my clothes, I just kind of stand there like this and I close my eyes because I'll be praying for y'all and I'm praying for the people that are watching. And so Willie, no, it's for you, but Willie just kind of guides my arm where it needs to go, and they'll slip the dress over and they belt, and I still have my eyes, and I just kind of walk out, then I pray with John. And I didn't really realize until I came and I saw this bright shine. Willie Sinclair III, I don't know where you are. Yeah, there he is right there. That is before I begin, I just have to say, we are nominated for 4 Emmys. This Sherri Show. Man, when I tell you, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. Whoever you believe in, but I'm gonna say who I believe in. Look at God. Oh my God. Look at God. I did that. Margot, I did my praise dance yesterday. I did, and I was so out of breath I couldn't even talk. We didn't praise it, but I'm just gonna just quickly say, John, those things when people tell you no, when people tell you no, this nomination means so much. And so many people have been nominated many times, and they have Emmys and awards. But, for me, 18 plus years of this dream and so many people saying no. And a big one I have to tell you was we're looking for somebody younger and you're too old. And sometimes you feel like people just don't see you anymore. And people tend to, you get a certain age, they want to throw you out. They think you have nothing else to offer. And if that is you, I want to tell you, the one who counts has not forgotten about you. Has not forgotten. So this Emmy nomination for everybody, for hair and makeup, for Willie and Chanel who are styling me, for our digital marketing team. This is all of their first time getting nominated for an Emmy. They have been through so much and they deserve it. So I want to congratulate them. This means so much for everybody. So today, I'm very excited because we have a great show for you. Smokey Robinson. When I tell you, oh my goodness. When I tell your mama's excited, John, about this.
He better keep them GASMS away from my mama.
I'm done. Let me tell you, these aunties and my auntie Bunny, my auntie Ina, the GASMS, that's what they need. That's his album. His new album is called GASMS. And they're just Smokey's so bad. He's so bad, he didn't even have to put the other 3 letters in front of him. He didn't put the other, he's just GASMS. Oh my goodness, we're so excited that he is here. Plus, founder and CEO of Thrive Causemetics, Karissa Bodnar is here. Now, this has been a fantastic week. John, you and our talent booker, Siobhan, went to an event.
Yes,
Yeah.
so Siobhan Shonda, who's our head of talent, she's the only white lady in the photo. You know, we're airing Baltimore on Fox 45, and our friends from Baltimore, Visit Baltimore, were here, and they brought an elite group of their black chefs, and we had this private dinner at Platform by JBF. That's the James Beard Foundation, the Shishi Poo Poo, like Oscars of the culinary. And they had us over at the New York Pier. We had a great time, and they were like, when can y'all bring the Sherri Show to Baltimore? And I was like, call my advertising executive. But when I tell you, we ate the finest of Baltimore's culinary cuisine, and Siobhan and I had a good time.
Oh, nice.
And Sherri, I'm talking about us going to Baltimore, but you and I got suitcases waiting on the side of the stage. We're dashing straight to Chicago to see our affiliate Fox 35 as soon as we leave out of here today.
Fox 35.
You know what? It's Fox 32. Fox
32 in Chicago. Yeah, we're leaving here as soon as we go to Fox 32 in Chicago. Oh, and if you're in Chicago, come see me at Riddle's Comedy Club this weekend as well. I'm coming back home. So, oh, man. And y'all was in Baltimore, didn't bring a to-go box or nothing back here. Next time.
Not from the James Beard Foundation.
Oh, no to-goes. Oh, excuse. You want to get all bougie. You get Emmy nominated, John. You get all bougie on me. 1 Emmy nomination, bourgeois. All right. So, y'all, there is a new tour coming out that the ladies are going to love. LL Cool J, who is 57, announced he's going on his first tour in 30 years. Yes. When I tell you... Okay, I'm not even done. Let me let you know, we just started. He's gonna be joined in select cities by Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, Common, MC Lyte, Method Man and Redman, and more. This, my friends, is a ticket that I wanna score. This is a concert. I'm not gonna feel bad about wearing my reading glasses, okay? Everybody over here, we all in our 50s. This is where I want to be. This is all, not everybody.
Not everybody.
Oh, okay, well, you can't, then you can't go, John, because these are the greats that I love, because I want to hear, I haven't seen LL in so long. I want to hear Rock the Bells. That's what I want to hear. And you know, LL, he got the nasty song, doing it well. Oh! That one right there. I'm not gonna lie, I remember being downstairs in the basement at a party. That's when you be stacked up against the wall. They don't do that now. Y'all know what I'm talking about, ask your mama, boy. That's that one, you be up against the wall, and then you whisper in your ear, what school you go to? I don't know. Ooh, he's still sexy. He is still so, look at this. Oh, geez. No disrespect to Simone, his wife, his lovely wife, Simone. I wear all of her jewelry, and but LL, if you need to get in shape for your tour, you can lift me up like you did me on The View. That was LL. Let me tell you something. Right here.
It's all about Whoopi going, no!
Because I'm gonna tell you, because when he came out, he was going to promote his book, y'all. And so they had worked it out that he was gonna pick up Elizabeth Hasselbeck. And so he picked up, and I'm like, what's she weigh, $103? In her good days. And then he wanted to be, he wanted to show off. So he picked up Joy. And I was like, oh, no. Let me show you what a real woman feel like. And I ran over to LL Cool J, and I swore I saw in his eyes, oh, Jesus, as I ran to him. But let me tell you something. He picked me up, and he did these arm curls with me. He did the arm curls with me, and I was just like, don't let my wig fall off, please. So I say, look, LL, and look, his book went to number 3 on the New York Times bestseller list after he did me. I tell her often, if you want to sell, that's what I'm gonna tell Smokey. You want to sell his album, pick me up. But these men, they still look good. Method Man is 52. Common is 51. And let's not even sleep on the ladies. The ladies look amazing too. Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper, MC Light. So y'all, come out. We cannot wait. We are definitely down to see this show and LL's tour. It kicks off June 25th in Boston. That's about 2 hours away on the train. I'm going. So here's another story, y'all. A 21-year-old woman says she was kicked out of a grocery store for her short shorts. She says that customers gave her nasty looks and the staff ended up kicking her out. Now, here's what the 21-year-old was wearing, okay? I saw this picture. Literally, I looked at this picture. I said, no, bitch, you can't be walking up in Costco wearing that. No, sir. No, sir. Let me tell you, you do not walk up in Costco with that outfit. Let me tell you who is in Costco. Husbands who gotta go get bologna and mayonnaise for the kids. You be walking up in there looking around my husband looking like that. You don't come into Costco with your booty hanging out like that. And here I am, I'm over here with Jeffrey. I'm trying to send Jeffrey to aisle 6. To grab some daggone cornflakes and he runs into you. Look, she ain't even, then he come back to my mommy, I got the milk and buns. You ain't no, sir. She's not even shopping. I looked in her cart, there's nothing in her cart of any value. Then the girl walks in there, and you know when you go to these Costco's, you go to all of these warehouse stores, it's cold in the stores. The air conditioner is blasting, so you got to put on some more clothes. I want to tell this girl, this is Sam Club, not the nightclub. You don't... I mean, sorry, madam, you got a nice body, but take it somewhere else, like OnlyFans, to get out to Costco. No, 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 no. And now this one is a good one. I like this one because a man in Maryland won $50,000 playing the lottery 3 times within a year. So that's like $150,000. He plays the pick 5 and he uses the same numbers every single time. 48548. He is a truck driver. What you say? Yeah, I'm gonna play that too. I'm gonna play it too. We all gonna play, but you gotta play the same number for a year. That's what I wanna try. But he's a truck driver, and he wanted to remain anonymous, so he's right over there. And I'm looking at him, I say, who you trying to fool? I know people looking at him like, I know that belly anywhere. You are not anonymous. I know everybody going, that's Willie Jenkins who work at the tow truck company. He work at the tow truck company on 57th and MLK. Everybody from the store know Willie coming there and buy them tickets every doggone day. But here's the thing, you cannot win money in the lottery and remain anonymous. You cannot, because first of all, if you've been driving a beat-up car, you're gonna go at some point buy a Tesla. You know, everybody's gonna know you came into some money. You can't go around wearing big T-shirts and then you show up at work wearing Gucci sweatsuits. It's not... And we gonna know it was you that won the lottery. We're gonna know, because this, and I love it because he says that he's gonna use the money to take his wife on vacation, which is so sweet. But everybody at work is going, we know Willie ain't took a day off in 30 years. And now Willie going to the Maldives? Okay. But I wanna say congratulations, anonymous man, AKA Willie. I know that's you. And want to give a congratulations to Olympic gymnast Simone Biles. Simone Biles got married to Houston Texans player Jonathan Owens over the weekend. And this was a very low-key wedding. They got married at the courthouse. Simone Biles got her dress online for $120, and her shoes are $35. Now, I think that was such a good idea. It really, really was. Simone looks amazing. She looks so beautiful, and I would have never known that the dress is $120. I love that they did this because the wedding is an incredible day, it is, but so many people worry so much about how lavish the wedding is, how big it is, and really, the money that costs, that's one day. It's a beautiful day, but it's one day. You can take that money and put it towards buying property or to your future. And I love that they did this. Because, you know, a recent study said that couples who spent $1,000 or less on their wedding had a lower than average rate of divorce. So they only spent $150. They're gonna be together forever. And if you look at the picture, they didn't spend a lot of money. Look at the groom. He looks so happy. Because the wedding was inexpensive. Because when you look at these other weddings, where they spent all that money, the groom looks so sad. Because he knows they have spent 4 years of college tuition. But Jonathan looks great, and I want to say congratulations, Simone and Jonathan. We wish you a lifetime of happiness. So now I gotta tell you, we lost 2 television legends this week. Jerry Springer passed away at age 79 yesterday. And Jerry Springer hosted his talk show for 27 years. This was, and y'all remember, this was a wild show, but it was always entertaining. And I remember Jerry Springer when I had a show called Suddenly Susan with Brooke Shields and Kathy Griffin. And we went to dinner, and he was a guest star. And we went to dinner, and this is how famous he was. He was so low-key, because he used to be a mayor from Cincinnati. And he was so low-key, and everybody who worked in the kitchen came out and they go, Jerry, Jerry! And he was just, and I just remember the sweetest, kindest man. And he always had a look on his face like, how did I get so famous? And so Jerry Springer, I know you up there, the angels are going, Jerry, Jerry.
And Sherri, you know, our audience coordinator here at the Sherri show, Maris Zeal, she worked at the Jerry Springer show.
Oh, Maris worked at the Jerry
Yes.
Springer show as well.
Yes.
And we love Maris.
Yes.
So I know this is a little hard for Maris. And we're sending a lot of love to Jerry's family. And we also, this one hits my heart too, we lost the Dancing with the Stars judge, Lynn Goodman. And I gotta tell you, Lynn had his accent and he was known for giving it to you straight. But for me, when I was competing on Dancing with the Stars, Lynn was always so sweet and encouraging. He would come to my trailer and encourage me. And when I was on the show, he was so great to me. Take a look.
Yeah. You felt good, the audience felt good, I felt good. I'm telling you what, you put the flaming funk. It really worked. You went for it 100%. I'd have liked a bit more jive content here and there, but I've got to say, I love watching you.
Oh, Lynn! Lynn, one thing I know is I know you're up there waltzing with the angels and they're giving you perfect 10s. Y'all don't go anywhere because up next, Motown legend Smokey Robinson is here. Our first guest is a legendary singer with songs like Tears of a Clown and Cruisin'. He's written songs like My Girl that will be played until the end of time. But y'all, at a sexy 83 years old, his newest album might be the most talked about yet. It's called GASMS. And it is out today. Give it up for the one, the only, Smokey Robinson. Wait, can I sit a little closer to you, Smokey? It is so wonderful to meet you. These green eyes are driving me nuts. You are such a legend, and celebrities get so excited to meet you. And I have to tell you, I don't know if you remember, you were at the Friars Club, and you were singing, you were being honored, and Tracy Morgan and I jumped on stage. You called us up, and we danced on stage behind you. You remember?
I remember that. Cherry, baby.
Oh, my gosh. It is so exciting to have you here. This album, people are going crazy over your new album, GASMS. Have you seen the reaction when the title and the track list were released?
I have. I saw you do it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, so like, what do you think about, like, just the title, GASMS?
Yeah.
You know, what did you think? Did you know that it was gonna cause so much controversy with that name?
I was hoping so.
Yeah.
That's why I did that, so people could say, well, what, GASMS, what, you know? So yeah, I was hoping it would.
You was, okay, so it
Yeah.
did. It caused a lot of controversy.
Yes.
I mean, we dedicated a whole segment to GASMS.
I saw it.
Okay, now, how did you come up with the name GASMS?
I was just, well, I was at the piano, really, and I was just thinking about, I started some new songs.
Okay.
Some of these songs I've had for a while because I've been working on this for about 5 years.
Yeah.
So, and I was thinking what would be controversial.
Okay.
And I thought about GASMS.
And you thought GASMS?
Yeah, so, you know.
And GASMS, like, what does it mean to you?
You know what? The reason I called it GASMS was because I want to know what it means to you.
Oh, shoot!
I wanted to give everybody the leeway to let it mean whatever it means to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know what GASMS means to me, so what I was gonna. So what gives you GASMS?
Many things.
Many things.
Many things give me GASMS. Yes, indeed.
Well, the
Because
thing,
there's a lot of GASMS, see, you know.
it's a lot of GASMS.
A lot of GASMS.
I'm telling you, I didn't think looking at you, it's GASMS going through my body.
Well,
Literally. I don't know how we're gonna continue this interview. Can we call this the GASM show? This is like,
that's a
can you
good idea.
clap if you done had some GASMs when Smokey walked up?
Yeah, see? Now ask them what it means to them.
Oh my gosh. Well, look, Smokey, you came out, and just to see you grooving on stage, it looks like you're having GASMs on the stage.
I do.
Well, look at this. Look at Smokey. Okay, first of all,
You know what?
what?
That's the first time I ever saw that.
Oh, really? You know, to be the lucky one that you were staring at in the audience right there. But what I love is you look like you're having so much joy up there on that stage.
I am, baby. That's why I still do this.
This is why you still do
This
it?
is why I still do this. I don't find the joy that I get from being on stage and doing concerts and being with the people and hanging out and we have a good time, you know.
Yeah.
I don't find that anywhere else in my life. So
Really?
that's why I still do this.
Oh, man. I remember when you performed at the Grammys and you received the Music Cares Person of the Year award, and you were it was with Berry Gordy.
Yeah.
So why did that mean so much to you?
Because Berry Gordy is my best friend.
Yeah.
And they had never done anything like that before. They had never
Yeah.
given a duo award like that. And when they called me and told me that they were going to do that, I was really, really, really happy because, like I said, he's my best friend, and I think he deserves every award that you could possibly have in the world.
Yeah.
Because he started a musical movement that, has captivated the world. So, you know.
It not only captivated the world, you and he captivated the world. You changed music forever with Motown. And so, you know, being at Motown, you both were running Motown. You were writing hit songs. Do you remember, like, thinking back on that part of your career, what do you remember most about Motown?
Just the energy, babe.
Yeah.
Just, because just a bunch of young people making music. And we had a lot of energy there. The studio ran 24/7.
Yes.
You know, it was always somebody doing their music or whatever. It's so much so that we had to buy another studio in Detroit
Yeah.
to accommodate everybody. But it was just energy. It was just long. And see, the thing about Motown also is the fact that we were not just musical stablemates, whereas we recorded for the same label. We saw each other and said, "Hey, how you doing, man?" Something like. We were brothers and sisters, and we hung with each other. We went to each other's homes. We did picnics. We did games. We did everything. Speaking of games, man, you are fierce. I've seen you on $1,000 Pyramid. You are fierce.
Oh,
you know?
man,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
I'll tell you, if
yeah.
you were single, we could play a $100,000 pyramid, you and me.
See what you doing?
Smokey, I love you. But it's so funny because as you talk about, you were all friends at Motown, and I can remember different events, like a woman named Diana Ross.
Yes.
What do you remember about Diana Ross back then?
Well, see, I remember Diana Ross since she was 8 years old because she lived right down the street from me.
Man.
Yeah, I brought her to Motown. So,
Yeah.
so I remember her from being kids together, you know. And she's
Did you
one
know
of my-
she could belt it out the way she did?
I did because my group and I, we were actually called the Five Chimes then, but there was 1,000 groups in our neighborhood, okay?
Yeah.
And we were called the Five Chimes, and many times we used to rehearse at my house. And when we did, she would come down, she'd sit on the steps and be singing with us and all. So I always knew that if somebody really heard her voice,
Right.
that she would be a hit because it was different. When
Okay.
you hear Diana Ross, you know it's Diana Ross. You know?
You knew it was Diana Ross. Now, what about this group, the Jackson 5? What about them?
The Jackson 5 was their lead singer.
Yes.
Was the most phenomenal young man I think I've ever seen at his age.
Yes.
Yeah. They came to Barry's house actually.
Really?
To audition. And I'm looking at this little guy. He's about 10 years old. And after the audition was over, I went over and I said, "You are Jackie Brown." Because he was a cross between Jackie Wilson and James Brown.
Yeah.
And he was doing it.
He was doing it.
He was doing it. I mean, you know, he was just so talented at that age. But Michael was a person, when we had the shows and stuff, he watched everybody. After they got through, he would change his clothes. He would just stand in the wings and watch everybody. He wanted to be Michael Jackson. So, yeah, he was very talented.
It's so much, Smokey. It's so much that you know, and you just know everybody, and you know so many things. I heard that they're making a biopic of your life. Is that true?
That's true.
A biopic. That would be so wonderful to see. Do you know who you would want to play you?
The best actor that they can choose to do it. You know, Sherri, I don't care if it's somebody brand new, as long as they can do the job, or if it's somebody that's really popular, as long as they can do the job, you know.
You know, I was thinking about that, and you know who I think would be amazing playing you, Smokey? Jesse Williams. Do you know Jesse Williams?
Yeah, I do.
This one right here, right?
I know.
I don't know. I saw him in a play, and then he was giving me orgasms and gasms.
See?
In the play.
See, that was your gasm.
That was my gasm.
Yeah, orgasm.
Yeah, that was my orgasm. This is my gasm right here. Y'all, up next, we are playing a game to see how well Smokey knows his own songs. Don't miss it. Smokey Robinson. Smokey's new album, GASMS.
You have the greatest audience.
Yes. We do.
Can I take y'all everywhere I go?
Oh. Okay, we have had a gasm just go across the audience right here. And that's what I want to say. Your album, GASMS, it's out right now. Which it
came out today.
It comes out today. And this is, you know, this comes out, GASMS comes out 62 years after your first album with The Miracles.
Has it been that long?
It has, and you look so absolutely amazing, Smokey.
I love you.
So here we go. We're gonna put Smokey to the test to see how well he knows his own music. So it is, here we go. It's time to play Smokey songs. Look at this. All right, so here's how it works, Smokey. I'm gonna read you some clues about one of your songs, and as the time winds down, the letters of the title will begin to appear through the smoke. Now, you have to name the song before the full title is revealed.
Okay.
Okay? All right, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Here we go, song number 1. Both Aretha Franklin and Linda Ronstadt have covered this song. This song was used by Oliver Stone in the movie Platoon.
Tracks of My Tears.
Tracks of My Tears. Okay, all right. All right, here's the next song. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. You originally wrote this song for someone else. This song spent 5 weeks at #1 on the Hot Soul Singles Chart in 1981. And this song and the album have the same name.
Being With You.
Being With You.
Yeah.
Okay, Smokey, these love songs that you have made, like, can you tell me what are the perfect ingredients to a great love song?
Love. That's
That's it.
That's the perfect ingredient. Yeah.
And you,
I think that love is the most powerful emotion we have. You know?
yes?
Yeah. Love trumps hate.
Love trumps hate.
Absolutely. Every
Absolutely.
time.
All right. Is it a little love in there mixed with a little lust, or is it just all love?
Well, I hope so. I hope there's a little lust in there.
Yeah.
I admit it.
All right, here comes the next song, Smokey. This song was a favorite of Jerry Garcia from the Grateful Dead. This was your first top 10 hit after changing the group's name to Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. You wrote this song after your producer misspoke a common phrase.
Oh, I second that emotion.
I'm sick. All right, what happened?
I was the guy who actually wrote the song with me. We were Christmas shopping.
Yes.
And we were at the counter. He was getting something for his wife, and we were at the counter, and he and the girl behind the counter were having this conversation, and there's an old saying, I second the motion if you
Yeah.
agree with something, you know. And he made the mistake of saying, I second that emotion.
Yeah.
And we laughed. The girl laughed, I laughed, he laughed, you know. And then we were walking out of the store, and I said, hey, man, that's a great title for a song. So that's how it came to be.
And we love that song. I second that emotion. Whoa. Okay, so you ready for the next song?
I hope so.
All right, here we go. This started as a Stevie Wonder song, but he couldn't come up with
Tears of a Clown.
Tears of a Clown. Well, I just want to know who was the clown that was crying?
You know what? Stevie, we used to have Christmas parties
Yes.
at Motown. Every year we had a Christmas party. And at that time, all the artists made sure that they were at home so they could come to the party because we had a great time at those
Yes.
parties. So Stevie comes in and he's got this tape.
Yes.
And he just said, hey man, he said, I got the tape, I got a great track that I've already recorded. He already
Yes.
recorded. The track that you hear on the record is the one he had already recorded. He said, I got this great track and I can't think of a song to go with it, so I want you to listen to it. And when I was a kid, I was in elementary school, and
Yes.
one of my teachers, I don't remember how this even came about, but one of my teachers told us the story of Pagliacci. Pagliacci was the great Italian clown.
Yes.
To this day, I can't tell you if Pagliacci was real or fiction.
yes.
You know, but he was a great Italian clown who people came to the circus to see.
Yes.
Everything else, the tightrope walkers, the lions, everything was secondary to Pagliacci. You know, they came to see him. They loved him, they cheered him, everybody loved him. And then he would go back to his dressing room and he'd cry because he didn't have that kind of love from a woman.
Right.
So this is the story of Pagliacci, just personalized.
And Tears of a Clown about love. All right, this is the last one, Smokey. You ready for the last one? All right, this song made me blush when I first heard about
GASMS.
it. GASMS! Smokey! I want to say it has just been an honor. It has been an honor, an honor, an honor. I was gonna say, it's been an honor and a gasm, you being here, Smokey.
It's been for me. I've been looking forward to this, babe. I'm so happy. You've received all these Emmy nominations, but you deserve it.
Thank you. Well,
you are just perfect.
Well,
you just bring it to life.
you know, anytime you want to have a gasm, you can come on over here. You are welcome on this couch anytime. Y'all, pick up a copy of Smokey's new album, GASMS. It's in stores now. And up next, we are chatting with the businesswoman and CEO who is changing the cosmetic game. Keep it here, Smokey Robinson. Bossing look easy. She was named one of Marie Claire's most powerful women, and she is on the Forbes 30 under 30 list. Please welcome the founder and CEO of Thrive Causemetics, Karissa Bodnar. Karissa. I'm really glad that you're here because the one thing I have to say to you is I love that your company is called Causemetics, not cosmetics. Now, and you say that a close friend gave you the inspiration for the name Causemetics.
Well, thank you so much for having me here. And I mean, we are cruising together, aren't we, Sherri? Yes! I just saw Smokey backstage and we were singing. So, no, it was, yes, I was inspired actually. May 1st marks the 10-year anniversary of my friend Christy Lamont passing. And she inspired me to start Thrive Causemetics. And yes, it is spelled C-A-U-S-E because we are for a cause. Since I started Thrive Causemetics and now Bigger Than Beauty Skincare, woo!
Yes.
We have donated over $100 million in funds and products since I started the company to over 500 charities all throughout the U.S. We believe in giving to the grassroots, small, local charities.
Yes.
We just had the launch party for Bigger Than Beauty Skincare, our second brand, our sibling brand, just down the street at Bottomless Closet in New York City.
Karissa, wow, I'm so tired. But I love this because at only 33 years old, you've grown your company into a multi-million-dollar business. But, you know, it didn't start there. You started everything in a one-bedroom apartment, yes?
Yes, I did. I self-funded in the beginning. I would walk door to door trying to get, I would have taken a check from anyone. I was basically, there we are. We are formulating the products. That was, yes, I started in the industry as a makeup artist. And I know you know our dear friend Elena George.
Yes.
And when I started Thrive Causemetics, I had a background in product development, and that was where I started. I knew how to create incredible, game-changing, proprietary formulas, but I didn't know how to do anything else.
Okay.
So I just started with one step. I packed a suitcase full of Thrive Causemetics products. We started with one product, booked a one-way ticket out to New York, got adopted by Queen Elena George, and here I am 9 years later, but lots of trials, lots of tribulations, and...
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's Karissa, and this is so amazing. We do love Elena George. She's so wonderful. You talked about giving away $100 million in products and money to different charities and organizations. But why is that so important to you?
It is so important to me because we are here, everybody is here to make an impact. And I love that the Thrive Causemetics and Bigger Than Beauty Skincare community allows us to reach into local communities and make an impact. You know, sometimes I don't like to talk about the big numbers because I remember sitting in that one-bedroom apartment and hearing about other philanthropic efforts and thinking, oh my gosh, Tom's Shoes just gave 1 million shoes. How am I ever gonna do that? Now we've surpassed that well beyond my wildest dreams, and it's because of our community. So really, one of my favorite quotes is to know that one life has breathed easier because you have lived is to have succeeded.
Girl, isn't that the truth?
It is. And to me, it's about, we name all of our products after inspiring people. We don't have the Sherri yet, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. And to me, it's about the individual stories. Galen, who's a cancer survivor, who beat the same cancer that my friend Christy lost her life to. It's about her. It's about Nali Augustin, who is such an inspiration to me every single day, also a breast cancer thriver. It's just, there are so many amazing people in the world, and I wanna shine a light on those people who are changing the world, doing the work every single day. We support veterans, we support cancer survivors, the LGBTQ+ community. Fertility rights are human rights. We are here for all of it. We launched a scholarship with Breonna Taylor's family and University of Louisville.
Oh, man.
It's a nursing scholarship. It's a nursing scholarship that we launched a couple years ago, and we even named an eyeshadow stick after the first recipient, who is well on her way to becoming a nurse. Her name is Kaylin.
This is why it's Causemetics. And I love this because, you know, of what you're doing and your heart. We always hear about people's success stories. So we hear 100 million you're giving away, but we don't hear about the failures that brought you to this point. So what if you were to give any advice to a young person trying to get their dream, you know, to get it going, what would you say?
I have made so many mistakes, and what I would love to share with anybody, I don't care if you're 10 years old or 99 years old, forgive yourself every single day for the mistakes.
Ooh, yes.
And focus on loving you first. You have to put the oxygen mask on yourself first. That's why they say that. That's why we say that. That's why you are where you are, because you love yourself, you believe in yourself. And I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe in myself, because when you believe in yourself, other people see that light in you, and you have to be the light.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you're Sherri Shepherd and you were just nominated for an Emmy. People are still gonna say that you're not good enough to do one thing or the other.
Karissa, Karissa. Thank you so much. Your words of wisdom. Studio audience, you're all getting a gift bag from Karissa's line. Bigger than beauty. And for more info on Karissa and her business, go to sherryshowtv.com. We'll be right back. It's time for Tell Me Something Good. Now, I am here with Kim and her besties from the D, Detroit. So, Kim, tell me something good.
I am here with Vershawn, Stacy, and Stacy. We have been friends for 40 continuous years.
Oh, my gosh.
We have been through everything together, from deaths to births to weddings and it all. And over 40 years, the last time we were able to take a trip together was 17 years ago, and it was here in New York, so we came back to celebrate.
Oh, my gosh. Well, we love friendship here at the Sherri Show, and to celebrate your friendship, we are giving you gift cards to 212 Steakhouse. We'll be right back. Want to come see me on tour? I'll be at Riddle's Comedy Club in Chicago this weekend. And check out my Two Funny Mamas tour. For tickets, go to sherryshowtv.com. We'll be right back. Happy birthday, Patricia Barclay. And on Monday, Tony Braxton is going to be here. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Nice.